guys, my name is Erin Olmstead and welcome to my channel. I haven't put out a video for you guys in a while, so I'm gonna kind of show you my 9th grade makeup and my 10th grade makeup and like how I've changed. Part of it I think is the products I'm using. I have better brushes, I have better products, I have, just higher quality, but that's not what you need to make yourself look good for a school day. Like, take off this makeup, which I had on earlier today, and I'm gonna show you my 9th grade, half my face 9th, half my face 10th. Yes? Okay. Alright. Be right back. Okay, so here's my makeup bag. Here she be. I gotta take out my old palette. Is this her? This is her. My old palette. Yeah, so I have the products out that I've used last year and then this year, and they're very different, and I'm excited. I think it's gonna be okay. So we're gonna start off with my 9th grade face. I had a BB cream, and I remember I used to just like put this on the back of my hand. Yeah, that's way too dark. But I do remember I used to have a darker foundation or BB cream, whatever you want to call it. And I switched between brushes for this, and this is a lot of product. I feel like I don't need this much. I switched between brushes and like a fake beauty blender, which this is like really hard beauty blender. I'm counting this 9th grade look as 9th grade and 9th grade and summer going into 10th grade, because these are like the same products. I didn't get new products at the beginning. So we're gonna blend this in with an Amazon brush. This is just like a kabuki brush, you know how it be. This is what I used to use in the summer. So maybe it's a little dark on me because I'm pale as fuck right now, because it's winter where I am right now. Hence like the okay lighting, because it's just pure whiteness outside right now because we've got so much snow. And yeah, love it. This is the foundation. Okay, it's not a bad finish. It's no coverage because obviously it's a BB cream, so you call it foundation, call it BB cream, whatever you want, but it's not a cute look. I also used like one of these domed brushes. Where did I put that powder? Oh, here she be. Wet n Wild powder. Yeah. If you look early onto my YouTube channel, you can still see me using this stuff. Anyway, I put this on before I put on concealer. I knew like the gist of things, but not like, I don't want to get stuff on the sweater. Okay, sorry, I'm back with a different sweatshirt on because I didn't want to get my other one dirty, because like I want to wear it to school this week. Yeah, got the priorities. Powder is on, now onto concealer. I use a stick concealer, nothing wrong with that, just I don't use that now, and I went like this, yeah, and right over the eyes. I used the light, I remember using the lighter sponge, which is a little bit harder, but like better, and I didn't wet these at all, and I used to just bounce this in. Now, I used to watch a lot of makeup tutorials, and I still do, but apparently I just didn't get the gist of blending and all of that. Like, it wasn't this bad last year, I feel like, but maybe it actually was. It was bad either way. Next, we used these brushes. Not cute at all, but I only used this fluffy brush. Still has product on it. And I used this palette all last year and all over the summer because this is all I had. This is my Color Me Buff Natural Nudes palette. And here she be. I would take the lightest shade in the palette, this pink. It's a shimmer. And I would just put this all over my lid. Okay, so next, I'm going to take this creamy shade at the end. Don't follow this makeup tutorial, guys. That's all I'm saying. And that would go in the crease pretty sloppily. I'd have a pretty light eyes, except I use these 3 shades right here, by the way, just these 3. 1, 2, 3, and I'm using this middle one. I've hit pan. It deserves pan. Now it gets even better. I leave the fallout there, and I go in with a highlighter. I skipped around on steps. This highlighter is actually really pretty. It's just, I would go straight in, and it's a very pink highlighter, just so you know. And I would take this sponge now, the one with that I use for foundation normally, and I would blend this out because I didn't want that high shine. It's a nice glow. I think these are actually really pretty. It's just... Next is some eyeliner. This is the clumpiest eyeliner I've ever seen. So it's a felt tip, first of all. It's Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and this I would go ham in. This was the signature look, like thick ass eyeliner. So yeah, and I would go really thick on the inner part. Cause I remember I always wanted like thick to thin, but then I would like try to like make sure this is as even as possible, and it would just significantly get thicker and thicker and uneven. Oh, talk about uneven. 9th grade was the time though. Like, I really enjoyed 9th grade. It was probably my favorite year. I know I'm only a sophomore. I was gonna say junior or freshman, but like, I'm a sophomore, and this year isn't going the best. I can be that honest. Friend-wise. So as you can see, you have the dark BB cream, you have the really thick eyeliner, and the glow I'm not mad about. I just look like I'm really trying to be Jersey Shore. If you look back at my channel, you can see that I used this before I've gotten the Benefit. For Christmas I got that, so I've been using this. I love this still, but Benefit's better. I'm sorry, Maybelline. Alright guys, this is 9th grade. Let's just take a moment. Okay, I start off with a primer. I go in the Professional, by Benefit. That helps my makeup stay all day. Next is foundation. I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Next I go in with concealer. I use Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer, so it goes along with the foundation. And I don't put a lot on. I sometimes don't even do underneath my eyes. I try to keep myself, I put on blemishes, but I try to keep myself a little bit more not so full coverage. I don't like to look cakey. Next is powder. I swear I look crazy because this side's so freaking dark and like crazy. Okay, so this is the Born This Way by Too Faced. Taking a tulip brush because I like to get in those crevices, and I just like throw my makeup brush on the ground. No, I just get where I get oily, which is all over, so I normally do this on my whole entire face. The eyelids especially, because you know those crease. You don't want some creasy eyelids. And then, while this is baking, you could say, I don't know what this was. Anyway, while that's baking, I just go in with brows. I use a brow pomade. I use a Spoolie Werbishi. Oh, also on this side, I didn't use brow product. That's why it's not in. This side, I use brow product. Now this side's 9th grade especially, like for just brows, because over the summer I did get precisely my brow pencil. But for over here, I've gotten a brow pomade, and I just like trying out new brow products and seeing if I like a pomade. It's by Benefit, so it's the same thing, but seeing if I like a pomade better than a pencil. And it's hard to decide. Like some days, like, oh yeah, like I really like the pomade, but other days I'm like, where's my brow pencil, you know? And I try to make it not so blocky at the front. I don't really like that look where it's just like blocks, so try to fade it out a little bit with the spoolie. Brows are done, so then you can swipe away this bake. Now it depends on the day, but sometimes I like to put my bake in powder with a beauty blender. Some days I just do it with a brush. It all depends, I guess. I don't know. So I go really, really simple. I take 2 brushes. Pow, pow. You just see my desk right now. It's a mess. I take this brush. It's from Amazon. Taking the 3rd shade in the palette, going in my crease. It's in the crease, crease. Taking the 4th shade in the palette, deepening that up. Depends on the day. My eyeshadow's not the same every single day, but it's about the same. Okay, and then highlighting brush, take the 1st and 2nd shade in the palette, highlight in our corner, and that's eye look. Now for 10th grade, what I've been trying to make basically is just glowy ass skin. And I do that by the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I take the 1st and 2nd shade in the palette. That's my highlight for my cheek. It gets a little intense, so I will take a beauty blender and take that off a little bit in a minute. Go in that for my nose highlight. Right at the tip and right at the bridge. Again, I don't use this much. I take a little bit of it off, but I normally just still go in. A little bit on the forehead. A little bit on the cupid's bow. And that is it. I just really like the glowy skin. I think it really just, when you're up at 7:30 in the morning, it helps you look a little bit alive. So then I just take my beauty blender, and I'm dabbing some of that away, not a lot. Some of it. Never my inner corner because I like how bright that looks. And lastly, I go in with Benefit mascara. I coat the root of my lash, the bottom lashes, and finish it up. Just a little. So a lot of things are different. As you can see, my eye makeup is completely different from 9th grade to 10th grade. I look a lot glowier and healthy, I think, on this side than I do on this side, where it's just like a nice, way. So I really, really, really recommend just going out in your element and not giving a damn about what other people think of you. Because that happened to me last year, and I did care. I do, and I still do if people were like, wow, like, your mascara looks like shit today. Like, I still care, but you gotta, like, not care as much. Because who cares? Who gives a fuck is what I'm trying to say. Like, give no fucks. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Oh hey. This is Christian Della Grasso's merch. I want more. Anyway, I love it, and you guys should buy it, even though it's not my merch. You should buy it. It's comfy. You should watch his videos too. Alright, I'm gonna go. Have a nice day wherever you are, and yeah, peace. I think I don't really know what I want to film. She's not pretty, guys. She's really not. She's not. She's thick. Oh, like, hard, like, like I don't film it. Oh my god.